Hello YouTube, and welcome back to World of Warships with Wadres again. And today is the commemorative video for the maiden voyage of my brand new Tier 9 German battleship, the Friedrich der Große. Which, I'll tell you what, this is definitely a beautiful ship to have in my port. And let's just say that after a wide number of the battles that I've had in my Bismarck lately, I'm actually rather happy to have my hands on this ship, to be perfectly honest. The Bismarck is not bad, don't get me wrong, but with the way the matchmaker has been with Tier 10s and everything lately, up until the most recent patch, it just really got walked over very easily, so yeah, it's just been a little bit of a pain working on the grind. That being out of the way, however, this ship is quite the powerhouse. First off, she has 16-inch guns on her stock configuration as opposed to the Bismarck's 15, which is a dramatic upgrade both in penetration and just overall raw damage power. And let's not forget that she also has a pretty decent health pool, and a wide variety of other things. For starters, as a stock configuration, she has 72,500 hit points. Upgraded, she goes up to 84,300. Her 406mm cannons have a 18-kilometer stock range, 20.3 kilometers upgrade, and the same goes for her upgraded 420 or 16.5-inch upgraded guns. And, well, the 406s reload in 28 seconds. They have a 29-second 180-degree rotation, 4,800 damage with 38% fire chance on her HE shells, and 12,700 damage on her AP shells. For the 420mm variant, she gets the same rotation time, but with a 32-second reload, 5,000 damage and 41% on her HE shells, and 13.5k for her AP shells. As far as other things go, she has the same secondary armament as the Bismarck does, which are 8 double 105mm cannons and 6 double 150mm cannons. The 105s have a 5% chance of fire and 1,200 damage, and the 150s have an 8% chance of fire and 1,700 damage. Also running a full secondary build, this ship gets 10.9 kilometers on the secondary batteries, out to 11.5 kilometers with the secondary battery bonus flag. She also has a pretty decent AA suite. With a stock configuration without commander skills, she has a AA rating of 54. Once you stick on AFT, that goes up to 64, and BFT pops that up to 69. And her upgraded AA configuration has an AA rating of 71, 84, and then either 90 or 91 with commander skills. So she does have some, she is very capable of knocking planes out of the sky. As far as her maneuverability, on the stock, all the stock modules and everything, she has a top speed of 27.3 knots. Her upgraded engine module brings that up to 30 knots, which is a very respectable speed for a battleship. But she does have a relatively wide 940-meter turning circle, which, given that she is one of the larger ships in the game, is understandable. So you're definitely not relying too much on making quick turns to actually really dodge incoming fire. Also, with her rudder, as a stock module, she has 19.6 seconds. This is also with the steering gears module 2, reducing her rudder shift by 20%. And for her upgraded hull, she gets a 14-second rudder shift, also with the steering gears mod 2. Now, as far as her detectability, she is, well, let's say she's basically spotted from space. She has a 15.1 kilometer standard detection range, and this is with Concealment System Mod 1 applied. This is not with the Concealment Expert skill, mind you. I do not really see much use in using that on a battleship. Mainly because the only time it's really useful is if you're getting the first drop salvo, but after that, if you're in a battleship, you're pretty much going to be spotted regardless. So I don't see concealment really having any major benefits for a battleship. She is seen at 14.4 kilometers from the air, and when in smoke, she is seen from 16.8 kilometers after firing her main battery. Now, I have transferred my Bismarck commander over, so all of those skills are intact. He has Direction Setter for catapult aircraft, which, at least for now, benefits the spotter aircraft. He has Expert Marksman, Adrenaline Rush, Basics of Survivability, Manual Secondaries, and Advanced Firing Training. So overall, this is definitely a very strong ship, and the build is very decent. What I like about her, though, is she is the first German battleship to fit 16-inch guns, which, as I said earlier, is a dramatic increase in power, and it's added penetration when you're firing on cruisers, both close in and at range. So it's definitely a welcome change over the Bismarck and her very shotgunny 14-inch guns, or 15-inch guns. Yeah, 15s. And overall, it's nice. Anyway, for the battle results for this match, I earned 100,639 credits, 1,755 experience points, and 106 free experience points, for a total of 97,800 damage done. That was also for 34 main battery hits, 9 plane kills, 1 ship kill, 3 citadels, and over 100 secondary battery hits on target. Very, very respectable for what some people I've heard are referring to as a mediocre ship. I did manage to come out as third in the team rankings with 453 base experience points earned, and considering that this ship is still effectively in her stock configuration, the only thing I've really upgraded is her engine and her range, that's relatively respectable. I have not made any changes to her survivability or her guns otherwise. And overall, I did 80,000 damage with the main battery, I did 6,932 damage with secondary batteries, and 10,000 damage from fires. And again, very respectable numbers considering the engagements that I chose in this particular match. And even looking at the damage numbers, I can at least say that for my target selection, a lot of the damage was consistent depending on what I was shooting at. Anyway, coming over to the final detail for the match, my net earnings were only 2,438 credits, but I was not running any major signal flags or anything, and my commander earned 1,830 experience points. Anyway, on that note, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. This is a slightly different format for me, but if you like what you saw, I hope to see you again. Anyway, y'all take care. I will catch you next time.